As smartphones get smarter and social media gets better with every day, it seems like more and more of us are having a harder time holding a conversation. We're great at talking, but how many of us actually listen? And for those of us that do listen, are we doing so to understand or simply waiting our turn to speak next? Today, I'm going to be going over 5 ways that you can become a great listener. The first way to become a great listener is strong eye contact. In my recent video, I talked about the benefits of having strong eye contact. For those of you struggling with social anxiety, I mentioned in my previous video how shifting your focus from yourself to the person you're talking to is a great way to have all of those nervous feelings fade away. And the way you do that is by having strong eye contact with the other person. By looking into the eyes of the person that's talking to you, you're able to focus on the conversation so you understand what they're saying, and therefore you're a better listener. The second way to become a great listener is to ask for clarification. Sometimes people say things to us that go right over our head. But instead of trying to figure out what they said, we stand there, nod our heads, and smile, leaving us with no idea what they're talking about. By simply asking things like, "What did you mean by that?" or "What does that mean?" you better understand what the person's saying, and you show them that you're actually interested in what they're saying to you. The third way to become a great listener is to be an active listener. You might not realize it, but a big part of a conversation involves one person seeking approval and understanding from another. We all want to be understood, and we also want to think that what we're saying isn't crazy. Active listening can be anything as simple as nodding your head, saying, or going, "Yeah." These little remarks are a great way to egg people on, and it encourages them to continue speaking candidly and say what they think. The fourth way to be a great listener is through your body language and facial expressions. What we say non-verbally says a lot to other people and shows others how willing we are to have a conversation. If I've got my arms and legs crossed and I'm looking down the whole time, how likely are you to come up and try and start a conversation with me? Likewise, if I'm frowning, squinting my eyes, and I've got a furrowed brow, you really want to try and come up and talk to me? But if I've got my arms at my side, my legs a little more open, feet planted on the ground, and I've got my head up, you're much more likely to come over and try and start a conversation with me. Same goes with facial expressions. Maybe I've got a slight smile, got relaxed eyes, my brows are even. It's all much more welcoming. It communicates to others that you're open and you're willing to listen to them. And finally, the fifth and last way to become a great listener is to clear your mind. We're busy people. Our plates are full every day, and we always have a million things racing through our minds. And thinking of these millions of things while you're having a conversation with someone is a great way to get sidetracked, show the other person that you're not really interested in what they have to say. You're busy. I get it. But in order to become a great listener, you have to be able to push aside all the clutter in your mind so you can focus on the conversation. You won't hear a single word they're saying if all you're thinking about is the paperwork you need to get done or picking your kids up from soccer practice. Forget about what's going on during the day and listen. And those are 5 great ways to become an amazing listener. Strong eye contact, asking for clarification, becoming an active listener, employing more open and more welcoming body language and facial expressions, and last but not least, asking for clarification. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about the techniques and if there are any that I don't know about. Master these 5 techniques and you, my friend, will be a great listener.